Hey guys, I'm Dave Hathaway. It is Deal Day, where each week we look at a new property in a new market to determine if it makes sense as an investment property. This helps us build repetition, discover new markets, and become better investors. This week we're going to take a look at Birmingham, Alabama. It's located in Jefferson County, and the address we're going to look at is 972 52nd Way North, Birmingham, Alabama, 35212. We always like to look at the overall market to know if it's financially viable and make sure there's no red flags. So if we look at the population of Jefferson County, it is 658,000, so it's pretty large, and it's grown 1.5% since 2012. So it's just inching along. It's steady Eddie. Basically an average of 0.14% a year. It has a job growth of 4.19%, has an unemployment rate of 2.6%, and it continues to go down looking at the graph, and that is a great unemployment rate. Median household income is $58,330, and the median sales price of a home is $275,000. This is just a slow, steady, and what I believe is a great market. You got a bunch of solid drivers, so this is a very investable market. Next, we look at the Google Street View. Looking at the Google Street View, this house it's a nice home, it's well kept. You look around, nothing stands out. It's gonna get a pass. The only thing that's kind of strange is it seems like that this house is on a driveway looking street, and they just kept extending this driveway and put more houses on it. So that's the only thing that looks strange to me, but overall, pass. Moving on to the listing, this property is listed for $124,900. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. It is 1,265 square feet, and it was built in 1983. The rehab budget for this property is super small, because as you're gonna see the photos, you don't need very much in this property. Somebody just renovated it. So I'm gonna give it a rehab budget of $5,000 because you always need something. My rehab suggestions are you're not doing much. You just maybe need 1 or 2 appliances, stainless steel appliances in there. Zillow says rent's around $1,203. I think that's low. Looking at the comps, I think you can get $1,250. So not that much more, but a little bit. Lastly, yearly property taxes are about $700 a year, so pretty low. Moving on to the cash flow analyzer, what we see is if you purchase a house in all cash, you cash flow about $856, and that's unlevered, obviously, or 7.54%. That's an okay return. Or if you do a mortgage on your property, you're gonna cash flow about $143 or 5%. So not so great, but you're still cash flowing. I think with this one, appreciation, if you can see it over on the side, looks good. You have an equity spread of negative 11,000, which is not great. And that's because you didn't have to do any of the renovation. So the way this one works is you just hold it long term. And the longer you hold it, the better it looks. I think in this market, which is a great market, I think the BRRRR strategy where you purchase a property that needs work, maybe at $80,000, you put $20,000 in, and then you have a nice equity spread of $20,000. Works a little bit better. But, and I don't like to speculate, if you look at the cash flow analyzer and you lower that interest rate down to 5%, your cash flows start looking a little bit better at $356.27 or 12.5%. So again, we never like to speculate that interest rates are going to go back to 5%. We always want to plan, hey, for the worst case scenario, they stay the same or they get worse. But even if you purchase this one, I think it's safe to assume that interest rates would go down just a little bit. And even if they don't, you're still cash flowing, so not the end of the world. I am going to go ahead and give the market a huge thumbs up. I'm going to say I'm not so favorable on the property itself. It's not the worst investment purchase in the world, so I'm not gonna say not at all, but I think you can find a better property. So I'm gonna give the property a thumbs down, the market a thumbs up, and there you have it for Birmingham, Alabama. Guys, if you find this content valuable, I'd love it if you like, subscribe to the channel, and comment and let us know where you want us to analyze the next deal. Thanks a lot, and we'll see you on the next deal day.